The three sisters accidentally caught their stepmother being intimate with the village bully. They immediately wanted to run home and tell their father. To prevent this from being exposed, the village bully hurriedly chased after them. He even had the intention of killing the three sisters. After arriving home, the stepmother conspired with the village bully and deliberately asked the man, "Where are your three daughters?" The man thought the three kids had gone out to play and didn't pay much attention, until a villager rushed to the man's house, saying he saw his three daughters fall off a cliff. When they went to check at the cliff, they found the daughters' belongings. Only then did the man truly believe his daughters had fallen off the cliff. But the man never suspected that his three daughters were killed by his wife and the village bully. 20 years later, the man's eldest daughter, who had fallen off the cliff, didn't die. Instead, she was rescued by a kind person. Now, she has become the CEO of a large company. However, the CEO has lost part of her memory. She can't remember who killed her and her sisters, only that she had a father. For years, she has been searching for her long-lost father but has found no trace. One day, the CEO accidentally ate a piece of mooncake an employee bought from the market. This instantly brought back memories of the mooncake her father used to make when she was young. It tasted exactly the same. So, the CEO quickly asked her assistant to take her to the place where the mooncakes were bought, hoping to reunite with her father. But before the CEO arrived at the market, her father had just received a call from his wife and went home. The CEO could only wait there. Meanwhile, the man hurriedly returned home and asked his wife what was going on. Unexpectedly, the wife, in cahoots with the village bully, planned to deceive the man out of his savings. They falsely claimed there was a very profitable beauty salon project and asked the man to invest all his money. Without hesitation, the man gave his wife $400,000. As soon as she left the house, the wife gave all the money to the village bully. The village bully planned to use the money to grease the wheels and get promoted to company supervisor. A few days later, the clueless man was still selling vegetables at the market. Suddenly, he saw the CEO and her assistant standing in front of him. He immediately thought that if his three daughters were still alive, they would be around the same age as them. At this point, the CEO took out a mooncake and asked the man where it came from. The man said he made the mooncake for his daughters, but unfortunately, they were no longer around. The CEO was about to ask more questions but was interrupted by a phone call. The man heard that the beauty salon had gone bankrupt and was shocked. He had given his wife $400,000, which he had saved to buy a house for his son. Now, with all the money lost, he couldn't bear it. Seeing that he was no longer of any use, the wife asked for a divorce. Meanwhile, the CEO had her assistant investigate the man's background and confirmed that he was indeed her long-lost father. To avoid mistakes, she instructed her assistant to do a DNA test first. The assistant mentioned that the man had a friend, the village bully, who worked at their company. The village bully had just been promoted to workshop director and was preparing to host a promotion banquet. Upon hearing this, the CEO decided to host the promotion banquet for the village bully under her name. The village bully was a bit puzzled by the CEO's recognition, but the employees all thought he was on the verge of great success. They all gave him expensive gifts to celebrate. At this time, the man arrived at the banquet carrying 2 fish. He begged the village bully to persuade his wife not to divorce him. Seeing the man's poor gift, the village bully got angry. Not only did he refuse to help, but he also made an announcement in front of everyone. He claimed that the reason he had his current status was because of a woman who silently supported him. Upon hearing this, the man thought the village bully had a new girlfriend and was happy for him. But then, he saw his own